The purpose of my life is to not just to achieve happiness for myself, not just to achieve happiness of this life. That attachment is not down, that world down, world concern. So that makes the life. That is non-virtue, so it makes the life living with that. In action done with body, speech, mind, everything becomes non-virtuous karma. So the not cause of samsara, the cause of lower realms, and also sufferings of this life, so like that. So the just not reborn in the lower realm and achieving happiness, future life, and even that is not just the purpose of one's life. Even to be free from samsara and achieve liberation from samsara for oneself, blissful state of peace for oneself is not the purpose of one's life. Even that is not the purpose of one's life. Then what's the purpose of one's life is to benefit others, to free the sentient beings, to free the numberless sentient beings. Numberless happiness, numberless hunger, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless dreamless beings, free them from oceans or some type of suffering in the cause. So that's not just this universe. The numberless universe, scientifically mentioned, also Buddha besides Buddha mentioned. But so there are six numberless, this 6 realm, sentient beings, not just only free them from oceans of some kind of suffering, but bring them in the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration, completion, and realization. Bring them there, everyone. Then by myself alone, and therefore I must achieve a state of omniscience. Therefore, then going to check this because teaching. This actually brief come through the 8 verses of total transformation composed by Geshe-Lung Stamba. So the main point of the subject is the good heart, practice good heart. So good to be good human being, to practice a good heart. So that yes. So there should be even one doesn't believe in reincarnation karma, but this is somebody who doesn't believe in reincarnation karma, but still to be a good human being. You can take it from here. You see, there's a way to utilize this to understand that way to understand with that mind, with that level of mind to understand, to practice, to be a good human being. So from here, it's a good heart. Still the best practice, a good heart. Even you don't believe reincarnation karma. Need to be a good human being because you want happiness, you don't want suffering. So because of that reason, you do have to be a good human being. And so the best way to be a good human being is to practice a good heart. Of course, the deepest reason is, and then you see, of course, by really going this subject deeply, going through the subject, the Puchu bodhichitta, the conventional bodhichitta, how to practice, and then the absolute bodhichitta, that one verse at the end. So the so as I raised beginning subject, so didn't finish there. So the all like that you see, dedicated for sentient beings like that. You see your happiness, your merits, your pleasure or comfort. You see, dedicated for sentient beings. Like that, I gave an example before. So you only realize that rather being so attached, kind of you torture yourself. Nobody torture you, not God torture you, not Buddha torture you, but you torture yourself. So rather than that, you free yourself by practicing bodhichitta. By practicing bodhichitta, especially the dedication, I guess I gave example, all like that, you see, dedicated for sentient beings. Six realm sentient beings, so those are most unbearable, most unbearable suffering. Sentient beings dedicated like that, you see, like that. And then, then when you encounter problems, when you encounter undesirable, unfavorable conditions, things what you don't expect or you don't wish to happen, and everything. So that time, then you see, you take it. Then you take it. You see, then all the sentient, all the sentient beings suffering, all the sentient beings suffering, and particularly what is cancer, or what is sick, what your problem, the sickness, the cancer like cancer or whatever it is, then or the relationship problem or whatever it is, whatever it is, that time you see, that time then you recite then it's possible you can recite like Om Mani Padme Hum, but like that, you see, I'm using as an example, but you see, short one, like Nagarjuna said, Dungal Kanche, Tegundala, whatever sufferings that Dungal Kanche, whatever suffering that sentiments have made happen to me. So then just do that, repeat that over and over, like recite Om Mani Padme Hum. You can use mala, because I mean you can use number to rejoice. So you can use mala. So you repeat over. So you see, general suffering or sometimes the cause of suffering. Some delusion karma, then the particular, if you have a cancer or if you have a relationship problem or whatever undesirable thing that happened to you, so you take it all sentient beings suffering, the sentient beings that what particular suffering that you're going through, and so you take it all sentient beings on you. Numberless sentient beings. You see what they suffer now, or they will suffer in future. So you check everything on you, on you, in your heart, and those your self-cherishing thoughts. The great demon, that that made you to suffer from beginningless rebirth, that made you suffer. Experience oceans of suffering, six realms, from beginningless rebirth, and they see again also in the future, endlessly also future. So who will let me suffer? Who could cause me all the to experience the oceans of suffering of six realms again, endless. You see, remember that, and that's what causes is by that. So. The great demon, the enemies, the self-cherishing thought, that which brings all the problems, or relationship problem, or cancer, or incurable disease, or curable disorder. Anything, the problem, and so there's a particular thing, the suffering what you're experiencing, and then the numberless sentient beings, they are experiencing now, and they will be experiencing future. So you take it all on your heart, give it to the self-cherishing thoughts. You are the great demon. So destroyed, give it to that, and then destroyed. Destroy the self-cherishing thought. So the non-existent gone. It's a selfish mind. So so you see that which didn't allow you to free the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings in each realm from the oceans of samsara suffering, from the oceans of each realm of suffering, which didn't let you to free them from oceans of the numberless sentient beings in each realm, you see, free them from the oceans of each realm suffering. So you didn't let that which didn't let you to that, and which blocked that, and then didn't let you to enlighten, to bring the numberless sentient beings in Buddhahood. Who blocked, who stopped you to that? Your self-cherishing thought, selfish mind. All that, see, all that. You see, not only harmed you, but it harmed numberless sentient beings. Not only harmed you, from beginning to birth, but it's harm to numberless sentient beings. You see, like that, harming your selfish mind. So that totally become as nonsense, and then that you see, then not only that it become total nonsense, but also at the same time it's the root of samsara, the ignorance, holding the eyes real, projecting or decorating the emotional eye, which is not there, which you can't find neither in the world nor in the aggregates. Neither in the world nor in the neither on your aggregate nor anywhere in the world. So that's another category. Other that, category. The emotional I, or the true legend I, or the I existing from inside, I exist by itself, or the real I, category which is not there. So which has never been there, because never existed, even atom, no, there's no. So then the category totally became empty as it totally became empty as it's empty in reality. So then the minted how you get there, minted that, and the category. So it's fantastic. So the so see the whatever particular whatever the particular problem suffering that you're going through, then all the sentient beings general suffering, the particular that suffering, then what is now, what they will experience future, so you take it all that experience that. There's aspect to that. Is it destroy the self-cherishing thought, all that. Even they destroy your root of samsara, the ignorance of that. I what it really mere level I, then what it decorate, what it project, make it real. That's totally, you see, doesn't exist as it doesn't exist. Okay, so that's only encounter the undesirable things, unfavorable things. So you see, so these were so you see this way, you have no obstacle in Dharma practice. All the obstacles, disease, spirit harm, so the obscuration, the krihamas, all these are you use in the path to achieve enlightenment, even the karma obscuration. Because you take all sentiments of obscuration the karma, is the cause of samsara, cause of suffering, obscuring the karma. So you take so you see, so see to show ego self-cherishing thought and the your root samsara. So you see, there's no obstacle your Dharma practice. All the obstacles you utilize in the path to enlightenment. You see, all the obstacles you use in the path to enlightenment. You see, path to enlightenment. Rather, obstacle to enlightenment, you use in the path to enlightenment. You have obstacle, but you have used in the path to obstacle. It's like the poison. You have poison, but you made it medicine. You poison, you made it into nectar. You made it into nectar. It's like that. You transform it into nectar. Like that. So like for the pico, you see, pico in the forest, we enjoy the beautiful flowers in the forest, in the gardens, but the people don't enjoy. People don't enjoy that. People we keep far away from poison, but people they enjoy the poison because poison digests them. Poison becomes medicinal protein for them. To develop the colors of the feathers and for the people that eat poison develop the colors and make healthy and very bright, and so all of that you see. All of that you see, if you practice thought transformation, if you practice the advices of thought transformation, all of that. So that's the essence also. You see, even you experience happiness in the life, you utilize in the path to enlightenment. Even you suffer, even you are experiencing suffering or because of unfavorable conditions or something, but you utilize in the path to enlightenment. So as explained, so then your life doesn't get wasted. Always, or you suffer or happy, or always practice that. Always thought transformation practice there. Lojong, always Dharma practice done. So always, you see. So their life is never wasted. Being suffering, I'm survived this problem now, then the kind of practice, I'm not this, then you only have success or something, then too much again, because luxury life or whatever, see, again, some attachment, then again they say, well, life is wasted. You can unable to practice Dharma. So because some attachment, all that. So, then you see, so that's why the Lojong practice, both, not only suffering, both happiness and pleasure and suffering, both utilizing the path to enlightenment. So like that. So Lojong means stop the suffering. Is not that. Lojong, of course, it happens due to the power of bodhichitta, but the Lojong is, you see, if for example, sickness, the sickness pain stopped by utilizing the path to enlightenment, bodhichitta. So, if the pain stopped, then you have no opportunity to practice thought transformation. You're realizing the pain in the path to enlightenment you don't have. So your practice stopped. So that while you have pain, then therefore you need your opportunity to practice thought transformation Lojong while you have pain. So that's the Lojong. The Lojong doesn't mean to stop the pain. No, that's wrong way. That's wrong way of thinking. So even by the way, even though those things does happen, but it's not the main aim. That's not the main aim to Lojong, to practice Dharma. So that see. 그래서 펜벌 삼바 잠지장 상계 초래 대바나 되는 좀 매주가 so if you actually didn't actually didn't really happen to stop the person's problem, the sentient being's problem, or to it should be the happiness. But just thinking, just merely thinking to benefit to somebody, to one sentient being, just merely thinking to benefit, not just actually solve problem or the causing happiness, not that. Even just merely thinking to benefit somebody, you see, so that one is far more greater, special, greater than making offering to numberless Buddhas. You see, making offering Buddhas, we can make offering, the skies were offering to the Buddhas, the numberless Buddhas. Thinking to benefit somebody is a greater benefit, greater benefit. Then make offering to Buddhas. That's about magic. Then actually attempting to cause happiness to somebody, no need, no question. That one, to actually attempting happiness to somebody, then no need to question that. Of course, much greater than, even more greater than thinking to benefit to somebody. Even that one is greater, even make offering Buddhas. So I mentioned already before. So now, actually attempting to benefit some problem or to benefit somebody, then this is even much greater than before, you see, the merely thinking then, much greater than before. Wow. This is the magic. All day like that, you see. Like that, like that, you see, that. And then, sentient and the limits of solving the sun, Pento Saba Tandende, and Sentient 게 limits of solving the sun, So the word, but what to say? Sentient 게 limits of solving the sun, Penta, something that limits of solving the sun, because the word. So if you are thinking to hijack, some brand, sickness of brain, Mr. Hadag. So if you are only thinking the benefits, the center to heal the sentence Hadag, it has Pento Bakto Mabadra comparable benefit it has. But now you see, numberless sentient beings, you want to freedom from suffering and cause happiness to numberless sentient beings, then this is cause. You know, yeah, don't remember the words exactly. One word exactly. Sentient malu tamjiki to do some of it. I think that. Sentient malu tamjiki to do some of it. Every single sentient being, you see, your hope for happiness or every single sentient, don't need to say it's much greater than just healing a dog. Like that, you see. Like that, you see. Of course, So you see, but then there's a section before the end of this, that section in Tonglen, so it will come that how to do. So you see what I'm saying is if you die while you're doing that, while you're doing this meditation, the best death. That's best death. You see, impossible to be born in the lower realm because Kadambagi Chegowa has been praying all the time to be born in the hell, to suffer for the sentient being, to be born in hell. He's been praying all the time. But the day when you're going to pass away, around him Pure Land happened. Pure Land, vision of Pure Land happened. So he told his attendant, I didn't succeed in my wishes. So what happened was his wish was to be born in to be born in the hell for several other sentient beings. You see, instead of other sentient beings born in hell suffer, or he was she wants instead of that oneself to be born in hell. You see. So Kazuri, but he been praying that, but the day when he was going to die, a vision of Pure Land happened around him, so he told he didn't succeed his wishes. So that's that is the prayer to the power of bodhichitta. In the Tibet, southern side of Tibet, where you go by boat, by animal skin boat, there is in Tibet. You see, I don't know how many people can fit, depends on how big it is. So I think I guess. So you go by animal skin boat, you see. So there's so many people, so the danger to get drowned in the water. So the two men give up. Two men give up. They jumped from the boat rather making boat to sink in the water, you see, go down deep, you see. It's rather sink, they give up their life, they jumped from the boat for the other people to not sink. So what happened was that people jumped from the boat, didn't die. They did it with good heart. The other people to not sink in the water, so to give up their life, they jumped from the boat, the river, the water, but instead of dying, and just by the different colors, clouds came on their body, they can start. Oh, just one. This is not rainbow, not just one means the different color clouds start from the body. You see, not only they didn't die, but the amazing things happened. So did bodhichitta, did the power of bodhichitta, you see, because the thing of others happiness to save others' life. Oh. Like that. No, so I think one mother and daughter, or something kind of happened, and then they jumped in the water to save others. So again they didn't die. They didn't die. So that happened. The power of bodhichitta. So the Kasuri and then then the Kedang Jayamolam, the Bodhisattva. So there was a water flood happening towards Tashimba Monastery, Panjalama's Buddhist in Tibet. So water flood coming towards them. Then he wrote on the stone, if it's true that he is bodhichitta, then made the water should turn back. So he put the stone facing to the water flood coming. So he put it there where the water flood coming. Then the water flood stopped, didn't come towards the monastery, stopped. All that is the power of bodhichitta, all like that. So Kasuri, our main purpose of our life is main purpose of our life is good heart. Kasuri, good heart. They said, "Triant of a dutal." Then said, follow only one Dharma. Follow only one Dharma. So you follow this, then all the Dharma, all the Dharma, then you receive. All the realizations. So what is one Dharma? Is the compassion. So you follow the compassion, then you see, then that means you receive all the quality, all the realization, all the education, all the realizations you get if you follow the compassion. And so because bodhisattvas, because of compassion to sentient beings, you see compassion, because then they need to be learned. They need to learn so many things to have the sentient beings. Even handicraft, all kinds of things with the Bodhisattva to have the sentient beings. Mainly because of the reason compassion, sentient beings, because of compassion. That's the reason. Because of compassion, the Bodhisattva is to learn all the things to benefit. Also achieve all the realizations of the enlightenment, also you compassion. So Kature. Oh. So Kature, so as often as one says, see, so people mention that, so with the compassion to other sentient beings, so when you work for others, whether it's one sentient being or numberless sentient being. However, see, when you work for others, so your purpose, your success, your own success purpose naturally gets succeed without much effort. You mainly concerned or cherishing other sentient being, so you work for sentient being, then your own work, your own happiness, your own work, then naturally get succeed. By the way, by the power of that, power of your good heart, compassion, and then also working for others. So collect some of the merit, so then all your own happiness, action happens naturally, succeed. So not all that, but one good heart, one action, working for others. You work for others, it's a true result. So success, your happiness as well as success, happiness for others. True success. One action, true success. But you see, for your own happiness, it is said by your own experience. It also said by Shantideva Bodhisattva, great Bodhisattva Shantideva said, Dada Sindhu, Dachin Jawa Machena Zotan Yidum, you're right. Koanayang Dawame, Jiden Paro Pa Shogi, Teddy Toyang Duminjur. Ani, Kazure, if you don't exchange once for others, you don't become enlightened. Live aside future lives. Live aside the happiness, achieving happiness for future life. Live aside that. is the power of passion. Live beside the happiness, happiness of the future life. Live beside that. Even the works of this life won't be succeed. Even the works of this life won't be succeed. Is the power of passion. It is the dream in you. That is our only experience. If we check, if we look at our life, it is our own experience. All that you see the obstacle, even to achieve the happiness of this life, so much obstacle, so much difficult, and because one thing is the past life, self-cherishing thought. With the self-cherishing thought, you live in the past, then harm to others, didn't give happiness to others, harm to others, cause harm to others. So the result of that karma, then this result of that karma, then this life, you receive harm from others. So that you have to experience so much obstacle, this and that, to achieve one happiness of this life. So then you have to experience so much obstacle for that. The result of past karma, harm others. You see with the self-cherishing thought. Like that. Not only that, but also besides that, then this life also this attitude is self-cherishing thought. So against them, so therefore you don't get experience the result of happiness. So that's why there's so much problem and so much obstacle to actualize the happiness in this life. All that. Dreaming. So so you see one thing there. Working for others. So there are many people whose attitude of life is working for others. To free others from suffering, to achieve happiness for others, so cherishing others. So when you that's the only motivation there. So working for others. Then you see, by the way, your own happiness naturally succeed without much effort. And then, of course, then that person says, it will help. You see, with good heart. Then see, it will like, and the way you go, it will like, and then it will want to help. It will want to pray. You see, everyone pray, all that, you see, all the time like that. Because, all the time the person, wherever the person goes, you see, even the unknown people, they want to help to that person because they feel that person is a good-hearted, or you see, they feel that person's good heart. You see, kind person, good heart. So even it's not new before each other, but anybody just meeting, they want to help, all like that. Then everyone want to pray for that person to be healthy, succeed, and everything. Or then the person with a bad heart, so selfish, so impatient, you see, even the family members don't like, even the house, the family don't like, and so unpleasant for the family members who was in the house, and then don't want even outside the people, other people don't want to see. They see the road, then they go away. They don't come the same road because they don't want to meet that person, so they go round. So like that, yeah. It's very sad. So then person has no way to enjoy life. If you stay alone, you're not happy. Always, even you're alone, there's some problem. This and that. I have this problem, I'm so unhappy. You see, because like that, you see, if you want to stay alone on the mountain or the city, whatever, even stay alone, so many problems, so much unhappiness, so selfish, so impatient, like that. So we can understand, we know that, we know normally that love story. And then they pray, may the person die soon. Person die soon. I was very small, 4 years, I'm not sure, at home. After my father died, I never saw my father. I don't know how he looked like, no idea. Other people say he has some beard, and he has very long he has a long stomach. Doesn't mean stomach, they say, it doesn't mean this stomach, it means patience. Long stomach means patience. It does not mean easy angry. I never saw. He died on our mother's room, or when I was a small bamboo basket. In the baby, in Sulukuma, babies kept in the bamboo basket by the mother, you see. So maybe that time, I'm not sure. Died, I never saw. So anyway, and then after father died, then when I was born, many animals died. The family has many animals died, and typical. Then many people come to get money, to debts, to get debts. So there was a leader of the area came one day from Kumju or Kumde something, came to get money, tax, I think. So my mother offered a glass of potato alcohol, was unbelievably strong. It's looking like water, but it's so strong, unbelievable. So she gave that one. He explained, and I don't understand. He explained, and then he got up. He went down. We are upstairs. Downstairs, the animals. So the animals are, you see, you collect from the forest. There's no road. You just walk in the rocks and things, get leaves of the trees in the bamboo basket. Then you put on the floor to keep the animals warm. Nighttime is when they sleep. So downstairs animals. He talked near the money. I think it might be tax or something. So then he drank the Pararaka. Then as soon as he walked down to the steps, I don't think he was out, completely out to the downstairs door. So my mother, I remember, she picked up between the floor like this, wood floor, very old. So between the wood is the dust. So she picked up and threw after him. Not follow after him, throw on the bottom, no. But in the room, in upstairs, so after he left, then my mother picked up the dust between the, then throw him. So I think I don't understand, but I think maybe probably she was maybe praying he dies soon or something. So didn't have money to pay. So we're a very poor family. So yeah, no money to pay. So this, I think it was 3 or 4, I'm not sure. So my mother did that. That time she was not nun. A long time ago when I was small. So of course later then she was ordained by his own Rinpoche, she ought to be lost. That was much later. So we do other Western Sanghas. I think Dr. Nick and I think they're all the Sanghas there because we're like that. So all of that because we're yeah. So 그래 No, 그래. 그래. 이제 그래. Well, in the airplane, or didn't have the like staying in the 5-star hotel, didn't have that idea about that didn't come out. But I try to pray as much as possible that, and then also when you fly, you can pray. It's good. But you see, I mentioned this thought that you can also pray. As long as this, Guru dedicated, like you did 2 or 3 times merit, and 3 times merit, number listen, number Buddhas. Until this airplane travels, carries people, made to be safe. Made to be safe all the time. It was long as to carry people. It could be safe, and they arrive in that way. So to be safe anyway. So and then liberty. Well, they did later. They to never be reborn lower realms. People in that airplane who travels never to be reborn in the airplanes and never to be reborn. Sorry, my mouth went a different way. It's like that my well, not them, but it's like that my iPad. You see, it corrects my English, but it's good. It was the wrong spelling. It's correct. That's good. But then some things which they don't know, Dharma or things which they don't know, then they assume maybe this word, that word. If you don't read, then the very strange words come out, you see. So you have to read. Otherwise, they figure out their own way. They don't know the Dharma part. So then when you tap again, then comes red color. So which is but otherwise it becomes very strange. I used to live with a similar example. My lips. So anyway, no born, never be reborn in the lower realm, and all their wishes to succeed in Dharma, that might be there also. I don't know. So I was able to achieve enlightenment quickly. So that I think, that's the essence. So each time when you go in the flight, well, I can't say every flight, but possible that sometimes I forget, really. So I try to that prayer, so they can say, your wish has power. Your wish, your prayer has power. Lojong, Buddha teaching, Lojong, it says, whatever you pray, like that result will happen. Yeah, well, wish, your prayer wish is power. So you pray. So then also when you fly, also you pray is good, or pray for others. So even not a long time before, also try to pray in the shops when you go in the shop. So then the shop, after eating food at the restaurant or so, not every time, but the to be most beneficial for sentient beings, to become more beneficial for the sentient beings. That, and then the where all the people who come to the shop or the restaurant or whatever, see, able to reborn law realms and all the wishes to be succeeded immediately, holy dharma, nothing we can negative karma, you know. Oh, so the kind of actualize renunciation, bodhichitta, emptiness, or spiritual bodhichitta, you see, stop giving harm to sentient beings and only cause happiness to sentient beings. Up to happiness, well, yeah, kasuri. Then kasuri, happiness, the happiness, the life, in the future life, liberation from enlightenment. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, something like that, or bodhichitta. Then stop giving harm to sentient beings, only cause benefits. All the problems that could utilize in past enlightenment and the people who run the restaurant or the shop or the people who come, so or everybody like that like that, yeah. Okay. So now, they can, so. Yeah, his Holiness often says that, casually. So, you see, oneself. So, I is only one. Oneself is one person. So, how much you suffer is just one. How much you suffer is just one. So the even in the country, even in the world, when you vote, the most people whom the most people voted of that person wins. So the others, so like that, because it was just most numbers that got important. Less is not important in regard that. So I is one person, so much suffer is one, just same. So there. So they got it. So Kadamba Geshe is mentioned in the advice teachings. Cherishing I is the source of all the suffering. Cherishing I. And from the I, then all the sufferings came. So the cherishing I then is young the jury churchings. So something to throw far away. Something to throw far away. Young the jury churchings. And then cherishing others. Because others, all the happiness comes. All your happiness comes from others. Past, present, future, up to enlightenment. Everything comes from others. All the happiness, your happiness, all the happiness comes from others. So, zhang the limit, cherishing others is zhang the limit is even without delay, even second, immediately take it in. Zhang the limit is a phenomenon. You previous one, zhang the guru cherishing I throw very far away. It's like poison kills you, then you throw way far away. So the worse than that. So a poison doesn't make you go to lower realm. You see, only separate mind from this body killing, but it doesn't cause you to go to lower realm. Doesn't go. So, cherishing others, happen. All your happiness come from others. Past, present, future, happiness, enlightenment, everything. So, the limit the cherishing others is without delaying a second. You take it up. You take it up. Take it up. The limit churchings. Kadamba Geshe. So the Yes, yes, you see. So use the example as a vote. The most people voted, then that what most people like that. Very important with most number. You see. So similar here in the Catholic, it's going to be used like that, and the others. You see, what others want, others need. I mean, happiness, what they need is most important. And, so, kind of that, you see, so uses that. So, anyway, generally, that most important, see, yeah, that's. But now, what I'm saying is that even you and one person, who is more important? Even one, you and you, not this person, you and the other sentient being. It could be mosquito, it could be a tiny insect. When you grow in the dry grass, they fly away. So the time they fly, so like that, or you see, yeah. So one sentiment, who is more important? So see, you're more important, or that being is more important. So you see now here, from you all the suffering come, all the suffering samsara. The oceans of suffering, each realm, 6 realms, each realm come for you. All the obstacles to pass down, everything, all the sufferings come for you. Now the other sentient being, all your happiness from beginning of birth, up to now, in the future, up to enlightenment, all comes from the other sentient being. Not like that. So from you, all the suffering. From the other, all your happiness. From beginning to the birth, happiness from beginning. Now, all the future up to enlightenment, all come from this person. That's like that. Just to give one example, you see how cherishing one sentient being, how it's so important to cherish one sentient being, to rise compassion to one sentient being, even one sentient being, so important for you, so important. So important for you and so important for that being. To use general compassion, cherish for both of you. So, for example, just I'll give one example. Then, so you get an idea from this. It's very important for meditation to understand the use for meditation. That how one sentient being is so important is general compassion, cherishing, that gives you enlightenment. You're achieving that very quickly. So in the Vajrayana commentary, it mentions that Tuji Nagarjuna, the one of yogis, is lay, not monk. Nagarjuna, I think he was going in the place called Odi to do his last practice to achieve enlightenment, to unified state of Vajradhara. So last practice, not the Dhammaru, this not that one. Slaying the ego, that one, not that one. But Jebala. Going to last practice of Tantra, Jeba. It's called Jeba, contact. And that, I didn't get to check much. The person does all kinds of things that ordinary person don't understand. Kind of building many-story houses or something, all kinds of things the ordinary people do not know. This last conduct to conduct to achieve enlightenment, Jeba. So he was going for that. Odi is in the West Bengal. Odi is one holy place. Odi. I haven't been, but one of my teachers, who came in Tibet, brought me through Bhutan to India. So he went. He saw caves there. He saw caves, and in those caves, for some people, they hear music, Dhamma bell and chantings. They can hear. Some people, not everybody, but so one. I think it's Ingan Lama. One ex-Unze leader of prayer, or Namgyal Monastery, I don't know his name though. He went to a pilgrimage there, so he's heard music and he heard chantings. So he kept that chanting in his heart, and then he taught Namgyal monks. Much of those chanting taught, but it passed away so long ago. Sorry. Oji, let's call Oji. Each year their festival, so many people come from Bombay, go there. You have to go on. You have to buy on the bars that put on the rock, so you can climb up like this. Then you go to see the cave, so it seems quite, not easy to go around. Anyway, so there was one lady, totally filthy, pus blood coming out, and totally dark and totally pus blood. Because of the leprosy disease, and totally pus blood come out. So she asked her, can you take me the other side to the river? But it didn't bother. He went immediately straight Nagarjuna grave. Usually it goes by. It goes in the not in the airplane. Sorry, with the 500 Daginis around with the bell drum playing. He travels like that in the sky. He flies. So in that time he was coming alone. He didn't help, didn't pay attention. But much later, then his disciple, Geshe Tumbo, came. Well, the minute he came, she asked the same question, please take me other side, carry me other side to the river. So it must be a big river. So then as soon as he saw her, he got immediate unbearable compassion. And so and you would think that I'm monk, she's a woman, never no thought of that. And also the leprosy disease, I would get the leprosy, no thought of that. Unbearable compassion, so unbearable compassion. Immediately he picked her, carried her backside, and then when they reached middle of the river, Oh, you see, because first of all, unbelievable compassion arises into her. Second, then carried her backside. So purified, unbelievable negative karma obscuration by carrying her. So what happened? In the middle of the river, didn't have to cross the whole river. His negative karma projecting her totally ordinary lady, leprosy, filled, blood come out and paralysis, leprosy, and so you see, it projects. You see, it's Deutsche Pama, it's enlightened deity, Deutsche Pama, but could not see. So totally ordinary, totally massive, totally dirty, complete, so like that. So you see, so during the unbelievable compassion, rather than carried her, purified all the negative karma would project him like that, project her to see ordinary lady to completely dirty. But then, you see, only half hour, didn't have to cross the whole river, just middle, the karma finished. All the negative karma will project that, which projects this total negativity, impure, total purified. Total finish. So now he see her Dojja Pamo, enlightened deity. Dojja Pamo, see? Since the enlightened deity, not anymore that deity, that lady flowed, that electricity, it's gone. That impure appearance is gone. So now enlightened deity. So then she took her without need to die, leave this body on the ground, on the earth, without need to die. So the same body, she took him in the Pure Land, Tabakatu. Pure Land, Tabakatu. So if you're born there, definitely you become enlightened there. So possible, he may become enlightened earlier than the Guru, Nagarjuna, the great yogi. Possible, he become enlightened before his Guru is possible, like that. Oh, that is, you have to know, that is by generating compassion, unbearable compassion to one sentence bang. To one sentence bang. You have to pick it, you have to know that, you have to put it, you have to carve on the brain, carve on the brain, put in the heart. Sorry. Sorry, maybe. Talking to grossy, because anyway, it's so important. You see, even to one sentence being, general compassion. You see, then you see, very quickly, it's realization, then so that it's enlightenment very quickly. This you have to know that. This you have to know. Now, what you have to do is, main practice is compassion to all sentient beings. No, to any sentient being. Here I'm talking just even to one. Or the insect or doesn't matter. Most good person, none is person. All the time, give me anybody. This is Dojja Pama. But it's an enlightened being. But Gita Simboa, you see, because the negative karma projected that. Is the ordinary fell the dirt, all that, you see? So because unbelievable compassion and the care, purified, then you say, pure end. So it's enlightenment, see? So that's to them, anybody, that's the example, you know, so even one sentient being is most precious for you, most precious for you, okay? That's because I think the material in Asanga, you see, from the Asanga Pandit, it's a Medea Buddha, but it's a Medea Buddha is a dog. He's all dog. Wounded, full of maggots. Terrible. Yeah, so we say sometimes like that. But we don't. We say so, but we don't general compassion. Nothing. The human being, that's the dog. You know that's. So anyway, he goes. Well, I'm not going to go talk about that. So he went to retreat in the cave to Buddha. So 3 years he did, and nothing happened. Then he came. He saw the castle. I don't know which one passed, but the water coming drips on the rock. Then one by one they made a hole in the rock. Then he saw, by saying that, then he thought, why don't I go back and do it again? So he went back in 3 years, and then nothing happened. They want to come down, and then he saw where the birds are going in the nest, in the hole of rock. And then each time they're flying, coming out or flying by entering. So the wing softer, they touch the rock hard with again, then one out. And then he thought, I don't go back to it. Then he came, nothing happened. He come down, then he has a thread. He saw a thread on the way. Somebody fine thread cutting the rock like this. This thread, and then cable cut the hard rock. Then he inspired him, then go, but nothing happened. Then he came down, he completely gave up, and then come on. Then he saw the wounded dog in the road, then he unbelievable compassion. And then he cut his flesh and stretch out and pick up the worms to eat, to leave that so them to hold them to eat. So he went to pick up with the tongue. He couldn't pick up, so then he opened eyes. It's a Mitra Buddha. It's no longer dog. It's a Mitra Buddha. Only then he saw Mitra Buddha on the road. After he just unbelievable the dog with the dog there. Then Mitra Buddha asked, "What do you want?" I want to do the teaching. Then Mitra Buddha to him the Pure Land, Dushita Pure Land, and there, but the guy 50, one morning to Shida, but 50 years for him maybe. So Chamju then the Sangha came down, he wrote 5 come to Kosa then, because of the ornaments of Suda, the Kazwani did. Absamala Karikan, all the Jelama, the 5 teachings, then he wrote 5 commentaries. You see there, from there, then numberless beings, they started actualize part of achieving enlightenment. So up to now it's happened. Up to now it happened. Then Lamadisha came and wrote Lamrim, the base of that, and the Lamrim. achieve enlightenment. So, since Madhya kept teaching at the Sangha coming to the then after now committed the sentient beings started and actually have practice achieving enlightenment. So that so up to now, so still actualizing part those who correctly meditate. Oh yeah, so therefore see that's happening. So that's what Sangha from compassion, then compassion to that wounded dog. And then he carried the material Buddha on his backside. He went around the town, but nobody could see Material Buddha. Only one old mother saw he was carrying a dog. Oh, so that you see, that happened. So I'm sure so many times it happens to Allah, but we don't recognize. We don't know. We don't recognize. Look at all the witness sentient beings. So that you see. Oh, so all of them. Okay, now the Kalpuri. Okay, now the. So the last thing, Kalpuri. Okay, now I mentioned this to go to the words. Oh, yeah, please answer this one. Okay. Oh, this guy now. You see, this category, person who abuse you, person who always get angry, who is angry to you, who criticize you, abuse you, but that you see, okay, suffering, obscured suffering, okay, okay. Now, you see, compassion is generated. Great compassion is generated by depending on this person, by kindness of this person, by depending on this person. Great compassion is generated because suffering, he or she is suffering, obscured mind, not enlightened mind, obscured mind. Oh, great compassion is generated relating to this, depending on this person. Okay? That's clear. Now that compassion, bodhichitta is generated. From bodhichitta, bodhisattva happened, bodhisattva. From bodhisattva, Buddha happened. From Buddha, then Buddha's action happened. Two actions. One action, Buddha's own omniscient mind. One Buddha's action is within us, sentient beings. Our virtue thought, our virtuous action is one action of Buddha, Buddha's holy action, Sanjaya, the two. One is our virtue thought, virtuous action, is Sanjaya, Buddha's holy action, that one. You see? So from there, oh, the happiness. All the happiness from beginning is rebirth. Now, all the happiness future, including enlightenment. Even the happiness in the dream. Even the happiness in the dream. when you feel tired, hot, the cool air passing through the hair, your head, your hair, cool air passing through, you feel comfortable. So including that, every single happiness, all that you experience, you will experience all came from your good karma, Buddha's holy action. Buddha's holy action. That came from Buddha. So, Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from bodhichitta. Bodhichitta came from great compassion. Great compassion generated by dependent kindness, by dependent this man or woman, or this person whose mind is obscured and suffering, who's abusing me, who's what do we call angry or yeah. So now all the past, present, future happiness up to enlightenment, everything. You see, when you become enlightened, when you become Buddhist, all the qualities, and if you didn't study philosophy, you wouldn't know to call this Buddhist or that, but you don't know. So it's if you don't study, so same thing with the Buddha's qualities. If you don't study, you don't know. So every single quality of Buddha, so that. So you see, all the past, present, all that, everything called Buddha, everything, it all come from this person who abuse you, what do we call angry with you, all came from this person. Wow. You see, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. That's the if you want to generate bodhichitta, you have to know that. Not just joke, but really, you have to know that. You have to really realize that how that's the most precious. Buddha came from this. Numberless Buddha, not sentient Buddha. Numberless Buddha came from this. Who got you from Lojong, from samsara, from nibbana, bring you enlightenment. Numberless Buddha came from this person. Numberless Dharma came from this. Sangha came from this. The Buddha came from Buddha, but they all came from this person. You understand? The numberless Buddha Sangha who free you from Lojong, from samsara, from the nibbana, for you bring all come from this person. You have to understand, you have to realize. So this is most precious object. It's the most precious sentient being, most kind, most dear, wishful, most kind, most dear, your wish for happiness, we wish for all the happiness, who fulfill this person. You have to know that. You have to know that. People call enemy. This is most dear, most precious, most kind, most. That's what they. So like that, every single sentence bangs, the number is helping, number is hunger, number is animal, number the cause of the moon, and the most good, number is female, number is everyone like that. Everyone is like that. The most precious, the most kind for you. most precious, most kind, most dear, your wish fulfilling the happiness. All the. So one will start from your family. That's a good one to start. Or also from here, you start from here. The right side person, back side person, from all sentiments, all the. Like that. All like that. So now you see. So Kajore. Oh, what time? 9:30. My one even before 9. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then you see, after you see that person abusive, or the most precious by quality, yes, Buddha Dhamma Sangha, yes, but by kindness. You see now, this Buddha Dhamma Sangha, even Buddha Dhamma Sangha came from this person whom you say, irreverent enemy, this is bad. Oh, so now all the sentiments like that. Oh, Kachurta, so you see, so then what you should do is cherish. The from I, all the suffering come. From others, even from one sentiment, all the happiness come from, you see from that. So same for every sentiment. Now cherish. Man, cherish. Then you see, then cherish, and then your body, spirit, mind, and then benefit. Do what I like. Do what is needed. Do what is like, what the sentiment like, and what sentiment need. There are sentiment does not enlightenment. The ant mosquitoes does not enlightenment. Slugs does not enlightenment. So what is need? They need to be free from samsara, otherwise always suffering. They've been suffering from beginningless rebirth. They need to be free from samsara. They need to achieve enlightenment. You see, so what they need is that. And what they like, what they need. So you see, what they need is to be free from samsara. What they need is to achieve a state of omnis peerless happiness. Okay. So for that, then you need to actualize three principal paths. three principal aspect path to enlightenment on the basis of three aspects, then two stages. Particularly the two stages of Tantra, generation completion stage. You need to exercise to be enlightened so that you can do perfect, no slight mistakes, so that you can benefit from the body, spirit, mind to numberless sentiments. By knowing every single their mind, intelligence, everything, karma, everything, the methods, what to fit with them, everything to bring the enlightenment. So see, that's the main answer. For example, in Singapore, you see, we very beginning, the very first time we liberated animals, there was a snake. Three snakes were bored. Snakes bored, and they put in the car one night. So when you go to reserved water, take it out, they liberty kind of a little bit like I don't know how to say, drowsy. So I thought, if you let them go, they eat frogs, and they eat mouse, many things they eat. But if you don't let go, then they get killed. They get cut half. But the body is long, they cut half. That's what happens. Suffer so much. But if you let go, they eat many other things. What to do? But snakes bored already. So our question came, but better to not liberate, but liberate. So what to do? So then my conclusion is, you see, what is needed for them is to be free from samsara, so they don't have to harm to others. So you need to free them from samsara and bring to enlightenment. For that, first you need exercise, three parts, principal parts and three stages. You need exercise. So that is the purpose. That's what you need to do. What do you need to do for the sentient beings? To free from samsara, to bring them to enlightenment. That's what you need to do. So that thing, then so now you can see, so important. Even you offer service, even small things, whatever the sentient being, like whatever, I don't know how to do everything. I mean, even this so much suffering, so much unhappiness, even smile, even give you a sincere smile, or whatever service you can offer. I mean, you say, even the animals, insect, to try to attack by others, try to help them, fall in the water, have difficulties, try to help, and so you say like that. However, you see, try to help, so whatever you can do, according to your capacity, whatever you can do, so try to help. For example, if somebody carry a heavy load, you try to share, they may carry some, they make a lighter, the person's easier, old person carrying so huge, and then can't be able to walk, then you help. Or somebody doesn't have a seat, then you give you a seat. Like that, just anyways, such small things, so whatever you can help, offering to the sentient being. You see, with a totally from heart, not political. You smile like this, not political. from the heart. From the heart. Then when you serve old people, children, all that now this is those who take care, those who have children, with what motivation? What kind of motivation? Take care of children. This is my child, this is my... Then you die with that. Then you go to Lord. They collect with family, you go to Lord. They don't come to share you and suffering the hell. So you have to suffer. So that's the right thought. But think the kindness. Then you take care of children. The sentient, precious and most precious sentient, you take care. Then you have no difficulties. You have no boring. You have no difficulties. Here's whatever has written, most precious sentient beings. You see, you have to bear kindness to them. They come in easy and taking care of old people. Then, they're so precious and. The Buddha son all came from this. So they're like that, you see. So example that this is how we should live our life. How we should live our daily life. That's, you see, that's the attitude. That's how we should live it. Then that happiness in your heart. Then there's happiness in your heart developed. That's full of depression. This problem, that problem, full of depression. And then you die with that full of depression. So that is a very sad life. How much material you have, how much money you have, I'm billion, not meaningful like that, you see. So that maybe stop here. I recite this. There. Yeah, I just read this. This is Dani, sentient tamtela. Dani, sentient tamtela. If you know, lelapi, turns out to be somebody. Dr. Jebber Zimbalab, Zimbal Shores, and the Zimbalab, the Katamaki. The Nikasori. Determined to obtain the greatest possible benefit from all the sentient beings who are more precious than a wishful jewel. I shall hold them most dear at all times. Okay, then. Me, I myself. So I make expression, me. So something you're particular special thing you're going to do. So me. See, whether the other person practices compassion to you or patience to you, doesn't matter. You practice patience. You practice compassion to others. Doesn't matter other practice patience or compassion or not. Some people, he does me, she does me, you don't practice the business, the other person, you complain that. Besides, you not practice. But that me means you're going to do something special. Doesn't matter other practice patience or compassion or not to you. Doesn't matter. You're responsible. You yourself, what you're going to do. That me. Sentient tamtela. Namal Zablin, Namal Zangro, Namal Zivim, Namal Sura, everything, okay? Sentient tamtela. everyone, nobody is left out. No one ant left out. No one shell the beach. So numberless, not left out. Okay? Some time is in the rule happy. Much more than special than which can do. Okay? Tonjo drive somebody that was Jeva Jimbala. I think that's what it. Skies of not which grand jewel, even though most people may not know, which grand jewel is more precious than diamond, sapphire. I saw the Tibetan mythical book, the Buddha's relics, certain text. Buddha's relics at the end go to ocean and they become Vishkan jewel. So they you clean three ways, mud and all the so they put on the banner on top banner on the full 15th day, Tibetan 15th day, special day. Then you pray, whatever you pray. You see the needs of this life, material needs of this life. Whatever you pray, how many helicopters you want, how many swimming pools you want, how many TVs you want, cars you want, on the show there. Yeah, how many $1 billion you want. You see, whatever you pray, main thing is your good karma. And jewel is condition. So whatever you pray, it appears immediately. The next is that. Whatever you pray, it appears immediately. Like Sai Baba does like this, then he produces powder. So many people get powder, but some people get watch, and some monks went to pray, his birthday, something, got to, not every monk, the elder monk got a chain, gold chain, that like this, then you watch or something like that. So, but something you can keep, or not that something, magician person in Delhi, I heard, they carry money, the person give more money, you carry it back to home, then it's not there. So that's a magician, there. Or not that, it's something you can keep a long time, yeah. So, so like that, I'm giving example. So whatever you pray, it comes. But which grand, even skies of which grand jewel cannot stop rebirth in the Lord realm, cannot purify the ground, cannot make you free from samsara, cannot make you free from Lord Nirvana, cannot make you achieve enlightenment. Buddhahood, no. Even skies of which grand jewel cannot do that for you. But this one sentient being who abuses you, you complain, so it's this insect, mosquito, this whatever you see. So this sentient being, does that. If you cherish, this sentence being this sentence being, you see, you can be, it can help you. Can you take but see, by not harming to the sentient being, like living the precepts, you see, not harming the general term, but living the precepts for this sentient being, if 1 percept, 2 percept, 3 percept, 5 percept, or more, or project karma. Then you say, taking revolution, the project karma to not harm this, even one sentient being. That stops reborn lower realm and get higher birth. Meet Dharma again. See? Now, you practice 3-hour training. It's morality. So, you see, the project karma, the first is the practice of morality. So that gives a higher birth, you see. But morality depends on related to the person, that sentient being, then you get higher birth. By relating that a person, so you practice morality, then through morality, then you are able to practice concentration, samatha, the mental quiescence. Then you are able to achieve that. By achieving that, you are able to achieve high training of wisdom, the deriving bliss, deriving the mental, deriving the rapturous ecstasy of the body mind through meditation. But when analysis in emptiness, unified with the samatha, the great insight. But the practice of morality depend, because they depend on the sentient being, you see. Like that. So then, like that, similar, you achieve the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. Then sees the seed of delusion karma. Then you become free from cause of samsara delusion karma. Become free from oceans of samsara suffering. Then you achieve nirvana, blissful peace for oneself. So you see that by depending on the sentient being, and by depending on that one sentient being, you generate compassion. Then bodhichitta, then you see that's the root of the mind and path to enlightenment. Then you achieve enlightenment. Also, by depending on the sentient being, you see, by depending on the sentient being, you generate compassion, you practice, achieve enlightenment. You see? So precious. So you cherish this one insect, this one person, cherish. Then you achieve, you free from lower realm, you achieve higher birth. By cherishing that one sentient being, you become free from samsara, achieve liberation from samsara. By cherishing that person, that sentient being, they achieve enlightenment. Like that. So they say, every sentient being gives you enlightenment. By cherishing, everyone gives you enlightenment. That's so most precious. Like that. So what the bodhichitta do, even bodhichitta cannot do all that. So the value of one person, value of one sentient being, and the sky filled with bodhichitta jewel, you compare, there's nothing. The value of one sentient being is unbelievable. That whole sky filled with bodhichitta jewel is nothing. So then therefore, mind cherish always. Always means when you are happy, don't do the practice. Only when you suffer, practice. Sometimes, suffer, no time to practice. So I have this problem, that problem, there. There are different people are saying, many people, because problem, they practice Dharma meditation. For example, America, after fighting the Israel, not Israel, but Saudi Arabia, those unbelievable unbelievable explosion bombs, unbelievable patches. Then armies survived, came, and then the mind is, they couldn't see the meaning of life, and the mind is, really couldn't see the meaning of life, and the mind is very totally destroyed. So the American government introduced them mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation, because then that helps them, because stop thinking past, stop thinking future, so that helps a little bit for the mind to calm down. So then one army, not involved fighting, but I computer, he checked place where to retreat something. Then he checked Nepal, then he checked, then he found out the computer, it says Laudo. He said Laudo was place for retreat in the computer. Then that's how he went, came to Bodhgaya, walked there, and then he went to, I met him Laudo. I talked in the cave, and then then he had to go to route walk. So now I don't know why he is, but so like that. So anyway, always, when you're suffering or happy, but always. So mind cherish constantly. Then, because the Buddhist mind is dedicate, totally dedicate, work for and free from the suffering and obtain happiness for this. So all of that, okay? So that's it. So rest I do tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Good night. Yeah. Draw the past, the best of which I made to let the Brahmi, 3 times to let the numberless and numberless Buddhas. The Kaswari made the bodhichitta be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings. Was a mother From beginningless rebirth and being kind, from beginningless rebirth. Most unbelievable kind. From beginningless rebirth. Bodhichitta to be generated in the heart. Oh, that bodhichitta to be generated in the heart. Oh, Kaswani, in the heart of the Kaswani. All the sentient beings in this world and all the sentient beings in Australia and all the sentient beings in the heart of all the students and those who rely on more promised names given to me in all their heart and Bodhichitta to be generated in all our here in everyone's heart. In everyone us here, including our families who passed away, who living passed away in everyone's heart, Bodhichitta to be generated. Those who have generated bodhichitta to be actualized and all that. Oi Janju Seven Joy Rinpoche Maje Banamai Je Joy Jeba Nyamba Meba Kone Kondo I to realize that Pasangi's view emptiness and divinizing the inner light. All conjure don't meba da junde tende lua mebani. Pesua game drosso java yellow dragon, then tobara yellow. Kanje rave gure shingan dependan dewa malu juan. Jere sewa dende jazo ye shapai side bado denjo je donye nyenje sondo jebe jeje zande ganje jana bemo dende jazo la soan dezo shede longro sho. Then for us to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime to be mind and virtuous friend and to never be separated away from the path, the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Sara Kundu Java Tsongkhapa Tejo Chini Osu Zebet Javang Apelansa Tenye Dan Keje Tayan Doba Majuji. To actualize the stainless teaching of Buddha, Lama Tsongkhapa in this very lifetime with all of us. The students. Aya Dame Joan Namda Tangme Tendan De Loja Jase Jobe Indoja Dato Choge Renye Nanju Jela San Jave Tandan Jawara Sho. To neuralize even heresy anger towards one action of Guru, to be able to realize that all the Guru's actions is all the Buddha's action. The first blessing of the Guru in the heart and is actualized with the blessing of the Guru. The practically falling word to run the realization that is bound up to a state of omniscience in one's heart, in our heart. Apandela me nambara tawala kechi tamya loda mije shinjende lepa tongwa moguja la me jela samla jubara sho. They were responsible to spread the world. Did all the past best of his amazing to go to Mantra, I mean to go to Buddhas. Then wars happen now, wars happen in the future to be stopped immediately. And all the danger of disease and famines and all the problems coming from the discriminatory anger, attachment, all that pacified immediately. And then all the danger of fire, water, earthquake, so forth, and all this to be pacified immediately, all these problems. Even the global problems, the ice melted down, and the oceans increase, destroy the cities, all these global problems to be pacified immediately by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhichitta in everyone's heart, and generate perfect happiness in everyone's heart. And may the Buddha, from where the perfect peace, happiness rises, then sentiments, the Buddha lasts long time, may the sentiments meet Buddha achieving harmony is possible. Then place the first verse read now then. Then repeat that. Then we may be able to cherish every sentence being more than skies of the wishing round jewels. Cherish them more than that. Danye samje tamje la yishin o le la be tanjo dribe sambaye tato chebra zembala. Sentence brings Karur who see me who hears remember seeing for all that. By that may they be free from all the sufferings, may they achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment immediately. Tanye, Tongama, Sama, Jesu, Chanyaru, Ragama, Tamdu, Java, Tamjeja, Teyamola, Tunga, Gushin, and Namagundu, Dadana, dangerous. I think as well. Due to all the past, but which I made it to collect, 3 times I made it to collect, but I will listen to knowledge with us. All this which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. And I who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Achieve the Buddhahood, which do not exist from its own side, which totally empty from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side, who is totally empty. To lead to that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side, which is totally empty from its own side. By myself alone, who totally empty from its own side. Do not exist from its own side. Jambal Bhavachita Jamba Dagunda Samodaya Decheta Tata Kunje Chetandala Kawade Tatam Jeratungo Tusan Chepe Jawatam Jejungo Akala Tusangawa Daya Gereta Tikinja Sambo Cheratungo Inje Jiya Jabo Tungabe Tusanamba Beva Tankenje Tamashiva Jayamale Tamara Joa Tatan Shinge Tusan Teve Sonyela Tene Jawalo Santa Tempa Yure Banjuro all the merits we collect today to increase 100,000 times by reciting this name mantra. Chamdea the Jija Bata Jambayang Taba Zoya Sanja Om Injela Bedu Jija Marimari. Damanando Jabala Cha, Zola Chandu, Samba Samba Chambo Kundo, Sambala Cha, 大当本是这哇哇不得那一说，多了多了咱也没给说哇。大当本是这哇哇不得那一说哇，我们多了多了咱也没给说哇。大当我们本是这哇哇不得那一说哇，我们多了多了咱也没给说哇。大当本是这哇哇不得那一说哇，我们多了多了咱也没给说哇。大当本是这哇哇不得那一说哇。我们多了多了咱也没给说哇，大当本是这哇哇不得那一说哇，我们多了多了咱也没给说哇。All our prayers to be succeeded. 今天的等于下把这正白羊大宝所谓三千民间那比之后一家我了家子，今天第下把这正白羊大宝所谓三千，我当蒙浪当真都这位家我了家子喽。每种世界价位切拉当，但这如啊没为单把当，那个发生大为出头的，能他们被那个Thank you.
Page 322 from Rinpoche.
So here, here the second, you see, missing this come to Sudan Rojaru, Dani Gune Menda, Shala Sama Tawai, Chuta Jefferson. So come to is missing where? This is a long time ago, I think. You know, where is missing? Where in the come to where Sudan Rojaru? Where in the company? Where in the company of others? Huh? Where, when in the company of others? Where has to be come to? Where? So come to has to be there. That's missing. That's the only thing what's missing. So myself and the lost hour, and from the depth of my heart, all the other dear and supreme. So